my game.
Yes. In OBS, there should be an additional like window on the left side where it has like the game and your stream title.
No.
Then it's you might close it. Do you want me to come in and see if I can find it?
Oh, I streaming.
Found it. There we go. You can do that with bits. Crazy. Do you have an iBot? We do, I do believe.
Yes.
No, you have stream elements.
I do have Nightbot, I think.
I don't see them in the in like the thing. I don't see my bot.
I think I did it though.
I think you can do iGame and change it through chat. I'm not sure though. But yeah, you have managed to. It does say Botany Manor. We figured out via OBS.
I was gonna just see if it works, but I'll look at Nightbot. I might not have Nightbot.
Like iGame name of game. Yeah. We figured out doing it regular, but we appreciate the help. You're very helpful.
I'm just gonna laugh for a second. I'm sorry. I apologize. I need to change the audio. Oh, that's still too loud.
Very zoomed in as well.
Is it? Oh, it's because it's... What is my 920 1080? Is this correct? What's my screen size?
That, yeah, what you have it selected on.
Is it actually?
Your top number, yeah.
Oh my god, that's... I feel foul. Oh, I still read. I forgot that there's reading in this. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. Manor! I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some of the things in the manor have deteriorated, although I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today, Bennett. Forgotten Flora. What opened the book? Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal. Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you've completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House.
Interesting.
There's no maps!
You have to find them, I assume. Or fill them out yourself. It's an empty ass book.
Empty book.
At least now, because I'm watching on my account, I'm gaining points, you know.
Why is this like not on the screen?
Don't know.
sure that's my computer screen?
Hmm?
Are we
It should
sure
be.
my computer screen size is that? Place pot on saucer, add soil to pot, plant a seed, water the seed. How do I check?
You're just a 1080p monitor, aren't you not?
I don't know. You're asking the person who doesn't even know what they have.
I'm fairly sure you're a 1080p monitor. Though.
920, 1080. Yeah, that is correct. The book is just... Oh, was it because I was... I don't know. I don't know, it was being weird for a minute, I guess. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Fourth bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a card. Nope.
Deny.
There's Arabella. On my hiker camera grows the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Mary Ann. I thought I was about to say
there goes an ad.
A volcanic windmill wort. Windmill? Windmill? Okay, cool. Hot. Hot.
And I can see the game again.
What? I don't know what I just said. Oh, did I have to water it? Ugh.
You gotta remember the temperatures it's gotta be at.
Got a button.
What about watering plants?
No.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't be so silly to forget that plants need water.
No. I'm trying to figure out how to do something.
You know something I just saw? Talking about in mod view, there is a rewards request queue. We you missed something from 7 months ago.
What?
It was from Bragot Boost, and it was when we were playing Power World. And it was name something in a game. It was name Felbout Yeetapan.
No, I did that.
Well, you never accepted it or denied it.
I mean, I still did it.
Oh, so let me click complete all then. Mark 1 request is complete. There we go.
I still did it.
You never you never marked it as complete. So the request has still just been there for 7 months.
I guess I can't do anything. No, I did.
Do you want to be?
I know for a fact I did it. That's funny that what them get a notification.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I wonder if it says them if they get a notification that their request has now been fulfilled 7 months later, they're gonna be so confused. If they popped into this stream right now, like what?
I'm gonna have to explain that you found a fucking request. I didn't know that was a thing.
Neither did I. I opened up ModView and I was checking for all the pages and the last one was just that. I think they're in the Discord though. Braga Boost, I think they were in the Discord.
Yeah. I'm currently busy researching leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ringing bell Barwa. Home of the Green family. I'm glad I didn't go this way first. The music's gotten very intense all of a sudden. I can just sit on the benches.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you to your stream now. I am gonna go to sleep. Take care, everyone. Ren is properly disappearing now.
Bye.
I'll be... I don't know when we're gonna stream tomorrow. Thank you, Mira. Good night.
Eventually tomorrow.
Yes. It'll be a very much a keep a lookout. But yes, au revoir.
Bye.
Alright, bye. I'll see you later today.
Yep, bye.
When I wake up.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you, like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. God, I cannot read. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about your friend always, Eleanor. English is clearly not my first language in some sense, which is funny considering I only speak English. Why is there just a cuckoo clock in my ear? No, I can't open this. Oh! A shake a locked door! Achievement! Me cuckoo. What you doing a fucking cuckoo clock? Ladder! I barely speak English in Spanish, I get it. There's another locked door. It's another pot. Okay. I'm just gonna click text over the way. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade. about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can be of assist upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. There's a place to place pots. There's many places to place pots. Should I have taken the flower with me? Probably. Did I? No. Why do I have a duck? What? I got an achievement for inspecting the duck. I'm so confused. Oh. 2 new plants added. What do you mean 2 new plants added? A Fulguria and Ash Bloom. Which I assume this is Fulguria. And Ash Bloom? Camera experiment 2. I'm very pleased with the picture. It looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. This picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp. I should have read this in a different order. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. This picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Seeds! I found tree seed! Oh my god, I can open every door. Arabella's parents. Is this a dark room? No. Maybe? The art of painting. What is this house? Overwhelmed and walking around. Can't until London Paddington issue preparing first class elderly disc. Elderly discount applied? Damn, am I old? Probably. Why is there a tree in the middle of the room? I feel like the next question, the better question should be, why do I have to words to unlock a door? Blocked by tree. Ugh. I'll go the other way. Let's go this way. Do I keep just choosing the right ways to go? Locked. Darthmore line. Travel to train. Who uses words for locks? Exactly! Perfectly use. The fire has the ability to bring the most dangerous forces of nature, despite humans having developed the ability to wield and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt, flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles: their seeds typically possess through shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Cool. Bacteris. I love when the first direction I choose to go was the correct direction. So I'm the only one out of my siblings that didn't get married. And they have a kid. What do you Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete as per your request. I've altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of ladies in your family rather than the current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. Why can I sit in every single freaking chair? Apparently my goal as a human in this game is to sit in chairs. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a fulguria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered one of the ultimate tests of courage. I wish I could go into F5 to look very confused. Arabella and Elizabeth. Oh, a key. Back terrace. Watson's flesh powder. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely, as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this. If you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Learn how to take a camera? Escape. Why do I have to learn how to use an old camera? Do I? I don't know. I can sit on everything though. Glasses. Sorry. Spectacles. Your lumen photographic. Ooh, fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera and lumen flash lamp. Witness a bright flash. I don't frickin' know, man. I'm not smart enough for this. Okay. Soil. Seed. Water. I figured out something. I figured out something. Place a plant. Can I take this? Empty. Oh. It's empty. Then I didn't figure out something. I have to make it, don't I? Motherfucker. So... I don't understand the Dartmoor poster. Let's go back and look at the Dartmoor poster. This is confusing. I'm assuming this is the other flower. I don't know, I have permission to the back terrace, so maybe I can learn. I'm outdoors. Why is there another plant thing? Okay. Seed black. A summer of some seeds have gathered, and the location I found that. Kelp, parsley, back down hills, poppy, cheddar gorge, buttercups, steep marshes, ash plume, Wistman's wood, wood anemone, web thyme, colbone wood, foxglove, Ford Abbey. Wistman's wood. I need to go read something for 2 seconds. Does this say Wistman's wood? A dear friend at Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a fabulous pair of gray squirrels. Their latest trend in garden decoration. My neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. I'm concerned with Grace's existence. Kitchen notes. Jimmy broke another mortar. The boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Maybe Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for different. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Okay, that's rude. Just got bullied. Your kitchen. I definitely clicked E on that multiple times. Oh my god, why is the kitchen so noisy? Oh. What do you... Like, do a puzzle? I'm not gonna take the scale. I can use Hazel's priceless recipes for the home, farm, workshop, and every department endeavor. Oyster chestnuts. This is a simple, perfect recipe perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts. They are easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is they have to be a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Dear Lady, we received your letter and applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawing. We do not at present have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden, and domestic space where baby appreciated. Positions at this college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable possessions to amateurs that should be otherwise taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor Weirdo. History of Dartmoor. Given our residential history, the professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how earlier settlers came to areas and cleared most of the trees for pasture using fire as a method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came to existence. I don't know if that is fascinating, but sure. There's more. Someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you up some roses from the garden to cheer you up when you're done work in the kitchen. Would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. I cannot walk around the table to stare at the things. I found another duck! I don't know why there's ducks, but I found another duck. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wisman's wood, covered in moss they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wisman's wood. Okay. I'm glad we're here. Turning around. Abandoning that quest right now. Oh no, there's more? Oh no, I can open it? Types of wood to use when you're smoker is of great importance. Though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to chemical compositions in each type of smoke. It has greater impact on the flavor of your smoked food. In summary, choose your logs with care. Great. I'm not smoking flowers. Okay, there's just food on the floor, I guess. I'm even more confused than I was before. How do I... Wait, maybe it's these. No. Potassium and magnesium 2 to 1. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium, 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Did I get what I needed? Too tired. Good night. Toots in one. I thought this would be a cute flower game. I didn't know I had to do puzzles. 2 potassium. 1 magnesium. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Okay, then. Light the flower needs to bloom. This dangerous growing condition. Not many people have witnessed this beauty. In a natural habitat. Oh, there's the paper. Is it here? No. Is it over here? Oh, remember. Ashbone Wistman's Wood. So, Wistman's Wood. Oh. have to put. Oh. Ashton was a pyrophile evolved to survive the harsh forest fires that sea cracked open with extreme heat and afterwards the oak smoke from its habit indicates it's safe to bloom. Ding dong, there's a blueberry. Orchard. Is that over this way? Maybe? Orchard? I don't remember seeing the orchard. To this? I'm supposed to use the ID here because we fought. I'm so confused. Gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. Highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They're charming as well as education, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. The wolf glove. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers climb up high, listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow, and reach the summit, the cheeks aglow. Cheeks aglow. Sure, this totally rhymes. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit they call it home. A treasury of nursery rhymes. Is this where the cuckoo clock is? No. I'm just more confused now. What the damn is the cuckoo clock that I could hear? Oh. Oh. I have to press something. Apples? Spider apples. I feel like I'd have a better time going up to it like this. Box. What the hell? Look, who are these apple names? Cider apple. Cider making it. Why am I making cider? Okay, cool. Cider making and apple blending. Sugar, tannins, and acid values given per single apple slice. I don't know. How does one make apple cider? What is apple cider supposed to taste like? Or cider? Apple orchard. Preservation of endangered apple varieties. I'm going back this way. Foxglove. Red campion. Tincture of iodine. For preparing microscope slides. Chloroplasts. In the world of a plant, the sun and ultimate source of any trait, chloroplasts, small organelles inside of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Shall we look at the plants? Pixie tears. This is closely associated with orchids. I wonder why. Wolf glove. And the clues I found. I'm assuming is pixie tears. Notes on soil additives. Some need to add extra nutrition to the soil, and I found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. Then they have one type of pot. So, dear Bella, how are you sitting and getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you in your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you've been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure it's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Sincerely yours, Charles Tucker, Esquire. Okay. Okay, Charles. History of England. Back in the Middle Ages during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were prosecuted by law. Queen Elizabeth I. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. I'm regretting reading this. I'm the owner of the house. And Nicholas himself knew about the location because of this. It is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England and to this day. I don't like that sentence. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially the one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house. Although I am convinced it exists, we'll find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well, and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. For kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Orchard and mosaic. There's a sheep. Bye. Bye to you, Mr. Sheep. Oh. This is what that was. Should I read this? Nope. Lady Arabella, I have received requests for repairs of the roof of your garden tower. Last, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to local as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares to enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. I want to enter the tower. Oh my god. Just open this door. Key. Painting room. Lady Arabella. As you can see, the staircase of the oratory collapsed in her absence. I've already written the builder in hopes he wants to sort it out. Though, as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. Staircase is broken. To Arabella Green, Botany, Manor, Somerset. Natty Golding. Here's the elevator. We made it, Arabella. We made it to the Alps. Alps. I'm just gonna call her Bella at this point because I can't speak. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you'd been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend as always, Natty. So that is a letter about the Alps. The nursery rhyme mentioned these. I'm gonna have. I wish I could. Can I look at the clues in this menu? Like with photos? No, it just says what they were. I don't remember what the photo was. That sheep symbol! I know how to get in here, I just don't know how to do the puzzle. Okay, pixie keys. Tower wind research. Okay. Mountaineer's Guide to Alpine Exploration. Ooh. So this is... So we have to grow the wolf one in here. That's not terrifying sounding at all. Oh. These are really nice flowers. So we have no foxglove. I've been taking science in like 12 years. What do you mean, Pixie dear? Does not help me. So, one of my plants requires sugars. Like their own sugars from apples. God, I'm stupid. Have I found all of the research? No. Let's go to the painting room. Let's see if I missed anything in the painting room. Well, I haven't been there, so I've definitely missed something from the painting room. Manor Orchard's team, Professor John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brent, and Arabella Green. Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are sent in botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montague on his work on British meadow orchids. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. This is an elementary book for unscientified readers, and one I have heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourselves, being a better mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, something, something, something. Flower painting in watercolor. I hate that this game is from like the 1980s and women are disrespected as fuck. Lady Arabella, I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient. I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In service, Miss Patterson. Symbology. Agnes D. Catholicism. Catholicism? That's definitely not a fucking word. But cool story, bro. I think the Catholic book helps me with... Where's the book? Does this book somehow help me with the numbers? Huh. Because I need to figure out this strange door. Catholicism. I know nothing but Catholics. brain doesn't understand. I'll use this. Oh! Blessed Kitchen by Grace Holy Light. Windows. This has nothing. Remember the year of construction for this, friends, is the key. But those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember this year, the year of construction for this friend is the key. The year of construction. The year of construction of the manor? Guys, I'm so not gonna lie, I don't know. Who? This is the Green Estate. Richard Green, John Green. 17. Between 1756 to 1805. That's a lot of years to try. Do I have notes anywhere that like tell me everything? I have clues for each chapter. Wait. Postcard, wildflowers, temperature chart. Folklore book, flashlamp, letter from farmer, Dartmoor register, cooking book, smoking book, Dartmoor post, receipt block, flashbook poster, alarm. This doesn't tell me anything. Like history on the family, basically. Because there's definitely not gonna be something that just says the year the house was made. Because usually houses don't have that type of lettering. So maybe something new from here. What was the Green family? Manor, home of the Green family. It's not really helpful. It says home of the Green family. It doesn't say what year it came to be. This is why we take notes when we play a game like this. Blah, 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 blah. 'Cause then you don't have to go back. can look for things like an idiot. Ha ha ha. No. This is just all about my plants. No. It genuinely can't really be anything up here. Just a Celtic tribe book. Sometime before 1890. Is when she came back. Only one hen. Just a smokehouse. There was nothing about kinds of dates in there. Pieces of paper over here. No. Just hit some notes. acids. What is tannins? Someone tell me what tannins is? I assume low. I assume just low and low. Because why would I want high? Because I assume I just need sugars for this thing. Uh-oh. It has no sugars of its own, though. Is it too high of sugar? Nutrition. Just take a photo of this. I can't be asked. I really cannot be asked to remember this. I see. I did math. $97? I assume it still has to be low. 30 and 20 is 50, so brown stout. Brown snout. Dabinet. So, let me grab this guy. Dabinet. And brown snout. Fuck yeah, dude. Pixie tears no longer can inhibit chloroplasts, which are organelles instead of pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which commonly finds in the apples from orchid orchards. Don't take my flower, my flower. I don't know where I'm taking them. I'm assuming I have to put them all in this front room. Or in the house. Because there's kind of too many places here to not. this guy. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take him to see from inside the house. I have to go grab the first one. I presume I have to do that. I have to get a foxglove, which means I need the seed. But I think the seed is downstairs. Let's go look downstairs for a second. Yeah. Do we guess? I don't know what. I'm gonna hurt something. 1593. My Lord Grain, though he has last ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favour I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is, to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook, for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this massive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. So this is where the priest was. I don't know why I care about ducks, I don't. The Society of Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the assembly rooms in Stround. A prospective applicant must be supported by the existing fellows of the society, along with evidence or research showing that his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Annual book sale. Publishers and collectors are invited to the annual book sale and periodical sale to be held at ... Open the book. Lady Manor is called First Outing. Oh. From Weisenhorn, Switzerland. Oh! Oh, the coin. Okay. Sorry. Wieshorn, Switzerland. And I assume I cannot go up this way. Oh, motherfucker, I need to get out. Get downstairs. Oh. Give me 2 seconds, game. Output explanation, Wieshorn. 40 wind speed of 4th floor. Emerged for the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I joined Professor John Montague and his wife Anne Montague and a fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Orchids? There you go, orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for subject is infectious. 3rd of August, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed that it had much more hooded appearance, and it could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Well, that was mean of him. Anyways, on to flower I'm trying to make. Wind speeds of 40, which was the 4th floor, which is Bot, Soil, Wolfsbane, Wolfspell, sorry. Water, go here. Is that Bot? Floor 1. That's the big thing I thought it was. Oh. My stupid. But I don't go up. Okay. Wait, did I not? Oh my god, I didn't get it. I am very confused. So... FS. Special and metal bars. 35, 50. I did read that right. So why Weishorn, Switzerland? I did read that. Me, I'm confused. Garganwild. Mont Blanc. Martin Ventral. Sydney Alpine. The news, Fort William, Scotland. I mean, I have them all open now. Oh my god, I see what I have to do now. I like a fucking idiot, I swear to god, man. Someone's probably just shouting at me, thinking I'm a fucking idiot. Move up. So from the perspective of that, this side open. So two get closed. Or three get open. Four get open. When the weather is just right, when the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Fuck me, I have enough. time I visited. I just know some grandmother visited a secret vault. So, the new code for the door is 3 initials of my name. Just to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. Looking forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth's name is now the frickin' code. Great. Let me go grab the flower from here as well, really quickly. Code is Elizabeth's name. Code is Elizabeth's name. Code is Elizabeth's name. The code is Elizabeth's name, if I can remember this. I have ADHD. So. Shut up, Google Clock. Elizabeth's name is E-A-G. Ag. Open. Ah, fuck. She got married. E-A-H. The study is not open. Thank you. Actually, before I read this, I'll be right back. Hello. Dear Lady Green, thank you for kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. In sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Campbell? Campbell? I don't know. I don't know how to read. Modern methods of teaching. Oh my god, there's more to this house? Oh, right, I opened the library. for a plant? Wonders of the night sky. I hope I don't have to read for a second. I want to eat my biscuit. And I went immediately to a book that I have to read. I'm gonna wait at this waiting thing. There's another book I have to read. There's a book title. The Rising Sun. That one song. That's The Rising Sun. At midday, the hare and the tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The tortoise... Nope. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. I don't remember this is how the book goes, but sure. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight and then lay down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. And that's the rest of the book. Apparently that's the entire... Nope, never mind. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win, and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." I don't know why I'm reading fucking children's nursery rhymes. Excuse me. New Year's Ball. To be given to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th of January, 1860. Supper at 6 o'clock. Good music and attendance. The Golden Fish. I've never heard this one. One bright morning, poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded that the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom. A cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants, all the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of her wishes that it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again and the shore clean. And the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. I'm sure this is totally not alluding to this puzzle. So, evening. Is it by the year the book was made? Fish in morning. Midday. rising sun. Sun, air, fish, Do I have a hint for the order? I have to, right? Because this is the night sky, which is the first one. Is it in order you see them? It shouldn't be. Fox, crow. Nope. Crow, night. I saw something here. Nope. An order doesn't track. It won't be in order. Oh. Some fish. I'm like an idiot eyed somewhere. Sunset, 1st of May, red, orange, yellow, pink. All progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deluded that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When that exactly occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Tasks for this month: monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, collect field samples, seed collection. Eat a biscuit. Oh my god, I have to look at each painting. Sunset. Sunset. Lindley, appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as an assistant secretary, the Horticultural Society and admission, and one of the youngest ever fellows of the Linen Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much to the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of science and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of a man. Lindley also challenged the Linnean classification system and purposes many challenges. That says changes, not challenges. My bad. I still cannot read. Meadow orchids of Britain. Collected and researched by Professor J. Montague, assisted by R. Brown. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it's so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. As long as they are returned before the summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means that they have to become carnivorous, not carnivores, because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms, such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree usually is a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Do not listen to this book IRL. Mushroom. So I'm assuming I have to cure my tree. Oh. So I fear I cannot. Eggs? Bird eggs? I must be able to solve something already then. Nope, I definitely clicked treatises. I brought the tree back. Sapphire gloom is a widely misunderstood mushroom and commonly grown on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Aww. That's cute. I think I do have to do this, though. I think I have to put all my plants in here. I really do believe that. I mean, it's not cute that it, like, ate everything, but it's cute that it saved the other plant. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write you about. In the water, I saw brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of the flower before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Letter about weeds, I see. Trapped fairy. That looks like probably would be nightfall. Plant. Chartle fern. Looking on bird eggs. What the heckle heck? 3 a.m. is crazy. I'm not jumping. Again? Okay. Mrs. Society. Just realized I'm still sitting in a VC. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honourable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place for the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some birds and species. No longer can hear a beautiful chime like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, signed Arabella. The petition. Somerset Rivers. So, a friend of ours found this. A fern painting. Trapped fairy, a folktale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who lived gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned to night. Nyx, the goddess of night. My phone is called Nyx. Nyx, the goddess of light, of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. That just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Should have been doing this the entire time because this is the easiest way to fucking do it. No, remember. My dear Nova. Never forgotten. I hate this. I'm starting to realize how much I do not like this game. For less than ideal reasons. It seems my interest in visiting a private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I'm not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. From a recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their natural home habitats where they belong. Your ever faithful friend, Eliza. How many fucking friends do you have? Essence of arnica flower. Restraints, strains, and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flashes. Freshly flavored. Are you kidding me? A pipe puzzle? Ugh. Installation of disconnected pipes. Total 14 shillings. Dearest Arabella, here's our quote to fix the pipes of the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the profession. Have a nice day. Frederick, you can suck my nuts. I can put my pipe away. My pipes where they belong. Because I am amazing. Well, have a tap. The N30 path geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. It can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. I'm less than confused. Definitely more than, but sure, less than. Edic. What's behind me? The health and safety warning. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barrington Ironworks has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, and River Chew. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We're still researching what led to that effect. And found this. Swimming this season. Dear members, leave me to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we've cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, River Chew, and River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the service of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. I'm gonna assume... Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your valuable contributions during our recent Meadow Orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of the orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field was an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I'll put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Warmest regards, Professor Matthew. That is not something I can put in here. This is a door to be opened. Rivers of Somerset. So, River. Whoops. Brook Chalice. Blooming. I'm gonna assume that's this river. River from. 25 Celsius. I don't have it yet. I suppose running to share with you discover me in my botanical studies. It turns out some plants are particularly sensitive to sound. Some seem to thrive so as to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share some more of my findings with you in the near future, and I'll be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincerest friend, Marianne? Oh. Bird call. Ah, I see. I see what I have to do. So this is the cradle fern. Let's go back into here. Actually, let's take a quick look at this egg first. Blue egg with teardrops. Or white egg with teardrops. White eggy with teardrops. White eggy with teardrops. Let me just double check. Yep. C, D, E, G, F. Do it as soon as I have it. I don't have to pull it down that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing. This means I have 2 more, at least 3 more plants. At least 5 more plants. I don't think I've missed any yet. Did I do the research for the brook chalice wrong? not this one. What a readable book. You have a pond and want this woman is a girl playing me. Bird calls. I love moths. Moths spawning calendar. Gardening curiosities. Sometimes a moth can be trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. Moth is then forced to use the bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom. So the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. I'm gonna go with that's about this one. Moth's calendar, moth's poster. I assume it's about this one. Spectrist pig. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems that allows them to see the color of light. That means flowers can tell the time of day, and know when to close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and color in the same way. Horticulturists and botanists have made the use of their knowledge to difficult flowers into blooming any time they like. I'm gonna go with that. My dear niece, I fear a window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you and my neighbor's son Edward, a successful business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists. But for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in small duties of life. For which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son. But I would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I'm confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours sincerely, Aunt Agnes. I am not sincere. I'm just having it with a man. This this month in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his word, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of those mysteries. Professor Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing but short of revolutionary, including discoveries of the new species such as Dechloroziza montague or hood marsh orchid. Okay. I don't know what you do. I really don't know what you do. $25. My bad. Oh. Cam 2 in summer. Summer cam. City the right. Lamp type. Brook. Chalice. Changes in science say clear the most popular group is a set of all aquatic weeds. I think I assumed it was from because of the fact it says something cleared the pollution. So I finished the fern. Nightfall goes upstairs. Now, I've done 5. I did 10. I'm on 15. I've done 20. There's like multiple rivers? I'm so confused. 25. I'm so confused. It can't be camera summer. It literally can't be camera summer. Cam Summer 2. 2 isn't on that list. Summer, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. From change to April. Who knows when the following rivers came, summer, or chew. Rome was affected, though oddly, the rivers could have population. We are still researching what led to this. The Am I missing something? I think I did the pipes correctly, did I not? Yeah, I have to have. It's not that, right? Did all of the things added up about that one? $10, $20, $20, $15. Nah, this goes over. But it's not bad. I'm really confused. I feel like in my brain logically, is it brute forcing the puzzle? Absolutely. How did I stuck on this puzzle for way too long? Also, absolutely. Just watch this way for a minute. Marble shades? Nope. Maybe. Garden tiger. Garden tiger is the yellow one. September. So let's go back this way. Yep. Garden tiger is September. Blue, yellow, red, gorgeous. Seeing the actual bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. A very beautiful plant. I have no answer to this. So let's go down to 25. Let's redo 25. I'm literally confused. Average temperature. I'm very much confused. Oh, okay. I need the pig. I did Google this. I was wondering why that was a rusty pig. I was just confused. I knew I was clearly missing something. Oh, pretty. Your child prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they are removed often, as most people would prefer their ponds to be weed-free. I have a pond now. In the bathtub before. I have a pond now. That's a delay. Oh, I do have an area still. Huh. It's probably where this pond goes. So I am gonna fill this entire room. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for taking the key to the formal garden yesterday. It was in my pocket when I went home. I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy the man. Jimmy the Manny Man. What key did I just get? A formal garden. The fucking fuck is the formal garden? Is that the thing over here? Oh, back this way. I couldn't get to. Is that this? Probably. My local man reports to a mysterious signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking light coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make my way back home. By the way, on the way to my house, it's a tiny cave. As I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern from the cave entrance. I was sure it was those most code messages. When I approached the cave, light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I thought was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. I don't know what that means. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or excesses in it, so the mystery remains unsolved. Attention. Morse code. Turvy abbreviation. I am confused upon. I have no idea. I am more confused-icated than I think I should be. Serious love. Spring dance shred. Oh, it's a clue from one of my plants. I suppose. Let's go up. Over here. Oh, Fool's Emerald. The bioluminescence. The darker the corners of a world of plants and organisms are able to boost their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas that of the light, such as dark forest, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species, or to attract pollinators, or food. Scientists believe that there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Chemical compounds and why. Come on, my phone doesn't want to go. Oh no. just said this. Okay. Bioluminescence and chemicals. News article. Dearest Arabella, I was delighted after a recent mentoring session. I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the springdance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it will be to see growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. One time the springdance shrub is one of these plants. Have affectionate, your friend. Springdance shrub, breeding time. Down I go. Down. And over here. New materials for gardening pots to suit all gardening pots. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain aulocalthonian, which is pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of the environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. So, pot catalog. So, it's a classic terracotta. A granite pot. So one of these plants has to be potted in a different type of pot. What? The method of communication over long distance. The method of communication over long distance must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. If the message contains no sensitive information and there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. If communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviation of messages. See Plate 2 for table of commonly used military abbreviations for telegraphy and Morse code. Closed communication methods rely on more upon both technologically and ingenuity, and in this case of secrecy of sophistication. Planning is required upon, and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. Section 3. Blah 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 blah. A. Ancient Greece, water telegraphy, and torch telegraphy. Ancient unknowns, Lexicon. C16 to begin the standards, bright shadow telegraph, radiated telegraph, and 19th century Morse code. Do I have to learn Morse code? That's the case, like, you can discover today Jimmy's only got him broken the lawnmower, and if it worked for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over in a hard object and let down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Bennett. Bird. There's a robin. Oh. Somebody's plans for a PH. Dear Miss Green, I've recently had an involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexity. While I admire your dedication on the saying, the blind leading the blind does come to mind. All jest aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. I hate these times. Dear Mr. Bennett, can you please watch the lovely rhubarb from your nephew's garden? He needn't have said anything in return for herbal politics. I paid him for his little one, but I am grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch to the doctor since he said he cannot read a note. Please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully, all yours, Hazel. I forgot it was common practice for people who do not know how to read. In like the 18th century. Not common practice. But like of some significance. I don't know why I have to get a word, but I do apparently. Bird for whatever plant this is. Okay, robin is a red flower. Attracting birds with color. Is this some sort of red flower? Outhouse. I hate this. May as well do this puzzle now, because it's easier to do now than it is to do later. So, from there to here, to unw's. And then from the V there to leave. The bird is there. And the red flower I do need to BRB again. I'll be right back again, guys. Hello? Stream. Save. It's an angle for something. I don't know what. I'm just never pick this up. I don't think I can put it down. Is there a gate handle? Uh-oh. So this doesn't look like it's something that belongs in here. But where's this one from? Let's go down here. Let's go back towards the garden area. Maybe we come back this way. I had a feeling one of my plots needed to go in here. Hell yeah, dude. So, I think the spring dance shop need to be red. Need it to be red. So, pH 12 to 14. And the pH. Which part is it? That's the only basic style? I guess so. Okay. Take this plan. Let's go this way. With my plant. Two more plants left. Hey, more branch left. One of them. So I'm missing a singular research clue, and I assume that's the one that's down here. Or it might be in a book. I didn't read something down here. Phenomenon of spiritualism. Note attached to the book. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me, therefore I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. Phenomenon of spiritualism. Willow, the wisp, gardening of the spirit, marshes, forests and caves, and an eerie apparition that has long been subject to both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lush travelers in dark, isolated places, and beckons them to following the visible, blinking light. Many wondered how to follow the wisp's alluring light across marshes and into caves, never to be seen again. Take ahead those who venture into dark places. Resist the temptation of the will-o'-wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. I'm gonna assume that's not a clue, apparently, because why would that be a fucking clue? I have 2 plants. 24 hours into close for another thing, you can use to burn the lazy dudes in the schools. Weeds can take up an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control of this, but trust nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens, goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach themselves. This is the for passing animals. Then carried and dropped several miles away. Dandelions have seed attached further, put that all will simply be carried by the wind. Other plants, such as lord ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and later deposit its waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example of this seed is the osculate. It is known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nest. As soon as a critter goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It's not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the animal is asleep. What do you mean, beets? Proteins are rules of this. Oh, it's actually great. This. Shove the food around things and you're playing the game. Stay turns over the days moving on the woodland path. You land on a gray squirrel. It steals all your food tokens and you must return to the board. Player who has the most food tokens in the nest at the end of the game is the winner. Woodland card. Rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Some of these cards is a awesome seed, which is a field card. And the field cards are the red squirrel. The red squirrel is 300 to 120. 120 is sleep. Sure, what the fuck are you playing, dude? Multiple? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why? I'm so confused. What the fuck is Bongo Cat? What? The what? We dying. Why are we dying? Is that not what we're supposed to be? That is not what we're supposed to do. This is the least confusing. At this point, I'm the least confused about my video game. I'm confused about your video game. If you want to join the VC, you can, by the way. I have to do something with this? Alright. Can I just place this here? Wow. Congratulations. Another wee stream streak. But yeah, if you want to join DC with me, I'm in Silly. Feel free. I have no complaints. Love it, this plan. I assume we then take it into here and place it in here and hope it goes. I'm not just holding. That's fair. This is something. Is it? I don't know. I don't think I can take my Morse code device. Should maybe go take a picture of the other Morse code device, the other Morse code thing. Considering this plant seems to need the Morse code. As a piece of paper, Mr. Bennett, the telegraph order arrived for the farmer's market to deliver the lifeboat. I left it at the boathouse and didn't know where'd you like. There's the Morse code manual and says the case as well. Oh! Oh! I need to do KA. I don't know why, but I do. Let me bring my plant. I don't know why I'm bringing the plant. I'm just bringing the fucking plant, man. I might need to replant a plant and just take the fucking machine with me. Fucking ah! I see. I did need to take the case with me. I'm gonna just be coding, you'll be the background noise. Okay, I'm fine with being background noise. The game might change though in a minute to Blatcho because I'm almost done with this, I think. So I might become a little distracting. And not on purpose. I bought it. I already had it, but like I bought it. Okay. Back, 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 back. saucer in the flower. Yeah. My achievement is done. Here, my game is done. I can always achieve this. One year later. I wanted to check my achievements. I want to show me my achievements. I'm missing like 8 achievements. Reach the end of the game. I haven't reached the end of the game. Green School of Botany. I should go to Botany School. Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union. On the occasion of opening Green School of Botany, April 12th, 1891. Ready? Herbarium. Eliza Jessica Catherine. Ada, Mary, and Thomasalina. Dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I'm most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Jesus Christ, Shira. What even is that? Have you gotten any more answers on what it is? Is this the end? I read it. Read the book. I can't eat the apple. I can just look at each book. Over here. There's hidden achievements for this game as well. No. Yep. Bubble achievements. Did I not look at all the ducks? Volcanics, a chemical signal SOS on the telegraph. Grow the same plant 3 times or more. Take a picture of a flower that's not the Fulgoria? Fulgoria? Oh. Throw a flower in the compost. Oh, we're going those off stream because they're not really